Last year, I went on a trip to the United States with my family. It was my first time traveling to another country, and it was an unforgettable experience. We stayed in the U.S. for 2 weeks and visited many famous places. I saw new things, ate different foods, and learned about American culture. We flew from England to Los Angeles. The flight was very long. It took more than 8 hours. I was tired but also very excited. When we arrived, we passed through immigration and got our luggage. Then, we took a taxi to our hotel. The hotel was big and clean. From the window, we could see tall buildings and many cars. On the first day, we visited Hollywood. I saw the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where there are stars with the names of famous actors and singers on the ground. I took pictures with the stars of my favorite celebrities. We also saw the Hollywood sign on the hill. It was very big and white. I had seen it in movies, but seeing it in real life was special. Next, we went to Universal Studios. It was a theme park with many fun rides and shows. I rode the Harry Potter roller coaster and visited the Jurassic Park area. Everything looked real, and I felt like I was in a movie. We watched a show with water, fire, and action. It was very exciting. I also bought a souvenir t-shirt with the Universal Studios logo. After a few days in Los Angeles, we flew to San Francisco. It was colder there, so we had to wear jackets. In San Francisco, we visited the Golden Gate Bridge. It was red and very long. We walked halfway across the bridge and took many pictures. The wind was strong, but the view was beautiful. We also visited Alcatraz Island, where there used to be a prison. We took a boat to the island. A guide told us stories about the prisoners who stayed there. It was interesting but also a little scary. In the evening, we walked along Fisherman's Wharf and ate clam chowder in a bread bowl. It was warm and delicious. After that, we went to New York City. We took a long flight from San Francisco to New York. The city was busy and full of lights. There were people everywhere. The buildings were very tall. We stayed in a hotel near Times Square. At night, Times Square was full of lights, signs, and big TV screens. It was like daytime, even when it was dark. In New York, we visited the Statue of Liberty. We took a ferry to Liberty Island. The statue was huge and green. It is a symbol of freedom. We climbed to the top and saw a great view of the city. We also visited Central Park, which is a big park in the middle of the city. People were walking, jogging, and playing music. It was a peaceful place in the busy city. One day, we went to the Museum of Natural History. There were dinosaur bones, animal models, and a space section. I learned a lot of new things. My brother liked the T-Rex skeleton the most. In the evening, we went to see a Broadway show. It was colorful and full of music and dancing. I did not understand everything, but I enjoyed it very much. We also tried American food. We ate burgers, hot dogs, pizza, and fried chicken. I liked the food, but sometimes I missed Vietnamese rice and soup. We also drank milkshakes and tried pancakes with syrup for breakfast. Everything was big in size compared to the food at home. We met some friendly people on our trip. Some people helped us with directions, and others gave us tips about where to go. I practiced my English every day. I use simple sentences to ask questions, order food, and talk to people. I was nervous at first, but everyone was kind, and that made me feel better. One of my favorite memories was visiting Niagara Falls. We took a short flight to Buffalo and then drove to the falls. The water was powerful and fast. We wore raincoats and took a boat close to the falls. We got wet, but it was so much fun. The sound of the water was loud, and I felt so small near the big falls. On the last day, we did some shopping. We went to a big mall and bought clothes, shoes, and gifts. I bought some souvenirs for my friends and teachers. I also bought a small Statue of Liberty model for my desk at home. We packed our things, checked out of the hotel, and went to the airport. When the plane took off, I looked out of the window and remembered all the great things we had done. I felt happy, but also a little sad to leave. The United States was amazing. I had learned a lot, had fun, and made many memories. Traveling to America was a dream come true for me. I saw places I had only seen in movies or on TV. I learned more about a different culture and practiced my English in real situations. I also spent quality time with my family, and we laughed a lot. In conclusion, my trip to the United States was wonderful. I visited many famous places like Hollywood, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Statue of Liberty, and Niagara Falls. I ate new food, spoke English, and saw things I will never forget. I hope to go back one day and visit other cities like Chicago, Washington, D.C., and Las Vegas. Traveling is one of the best ways to learn and grow. I am thankful for this trip, and I will always remember it.